welcome to today's video. Now, I have a different setup, as you can tell, because I have my tripod with me because we are going to a plant nursery tour. So excited, and it is called Buchanan's Native Plants. It's a very popular and very well-known nursery here in the Houston area, and I'm going to take you guys along with me, check out the plants, check out the prices, and the overall vibe. I can't wait, and let's get this nursery tour started. So outfit check, I'm feeling a very earthy spring summer outfit, so this is what I'm wearing to the nursery tour. I have some of the fam here just getting their sun bath on. It's a beautiful day for plants and everything, so let's go. Okay guys, I just parked and oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It definitely shows how popular Buchanan's is because there is a bit of a line already. So I am going to jump in the line and wait. I will be wearing my mask, so it's COVID, you know how that goes. But once I get inside, I'll be sure to show you guys how it looks. Okay, party peeps, so this is the view right when you get into Buchanan's. This is one of the many outdoor plant sections, and I didn't even get to experience all of it, but as you can see, it was so green and lush. But the star of the show is the indoor greenhouse. How magical is this? This was an absolute dream. There were some propagation stations, tons of cacti and succulents, as you guys will see. But first, when you walk into the right are the Peperomias. I'm taking it all in. I've never seen all these Peperomias before at once. There were frost Peperomias, Golden Gate Peperomias, rainbow Peperomias. I picked up one there that was $7.99. Additionally, this Golden Gate Peperomia was as well. You can see some calatheas over there, and on the opposite side are bigger Peperomias. There are some obtusifolias and bigger rainbow Peperomias, as you can tell. Shortly you will see me move on and spot some watermelon Peperomias. I really wanted to pick one up, but I couldn't find one that I really liked, but I know next time I go to Buchanan's, I'm definitely going to pick one up. Next up is the Syngonium and Arrowhead section. This was right next to the begonias as well. I picked up a Syngonium. It was $7.99. This one looked like it could need a little bit more water and away from the sun, but that's all good. Next to it was a bunch of ZZs. This is where the more miniature ZZs were. And this mini ZZ though was $12.99, so not my most preferred price for a mini ZZ. But moving along is the miniature Sansevieria section. I've been really wanting a samurai Sansevieria. I thought next time, but the assortment was really great. Moving along were some English ivies that looked really great. These were $7.99 as well. You guys will see that's the majority of the pricing for these plants, along with moonlight philodendrons. I really had to prioritize what I wanted to get. There are so many great goodies. You can see some Scindapsus right next to it, and from there, in a bit, you'll see that there are the pothos section. There were tons and tons of pothos available, from Pothos and Joy, golden pothos, marble pothos. I think I picked up another one of these, and the price was $7.99 as well. Then you saw my heart drop. You guys can see I got a Heartleaf Philodendron that was $7.99. I was really wanting one of those, and I freaked out because there was a Rapidophora also, and I knew I wanted to pick these up. These Monstera adansonii were $19.99 looking at the price, and this clip, guys, was really me just soaking everything in. There were tons of bigger plants in this hallway, really big peace lilies, birds of paradise. There was an umbrella tree right there. On the other side, I was looking at that silver sansevieria, which was absolutely gorgeous. And I also spotted a croton, which was $16.99. These were gorgeous bromeliads, super colorful, super vibrant. On the other side were ginormous fiddle leaf figs. The price for this one was $65.99, which isn't too bad. Over there, I spotted some cactus and succulents, and there were a great assortment available from Buchanan'S. If you are a succulent lover, guys, I really and truly recommend this nursery. There was a burro's tail, which was $19.99. Next to it were a lot of string of pearls for the same price. Now, there was such a wide assortment, and Buchanan'S really does have a style and a succulent right for you, so go check it out. I found the Hoya section, and these were a little bit pricier. The 4-inch pots in the other sections were $7.99. The majority of the Hoyas here were $9.99. You can see I picked up a Hindu rope with the same price. Tons of selection. This Crimson Queen was $24.99. I really want to grow my Hoya collection. This Crimson Princess was $24.99 as well, next to some gorgeous cacti also. Hi guys, it's a couple of hours back from Buchanan'S. I had to freshen up a little bit because it was hot. It was so hot, and if you're from Houston, you know that the Houston heat does not play. But regardless of that, I had such a great time at Buchanan'S. The indoor greenhouse was absolutely beautiful, and the team is really great. So as you can see over here, I have a bunch of little goodies that I got that I wanted to show you guys. So let's get going into the haul. The first plant I'm so excited to share with you guys is without a doubt the best find I found at Buchanan'S. It is this plant right here, and it is a Calathea mosaica. I first found out about this plant in Kaylee Ellen's Rare Plant Index, where she was going over the Calathea species, and when I saw this at Buchanan'S, it was done. I knew it was mine. So look at this leaf, guys. Like, look at the foliage. Like, come on. It looks like a mosaic, and all the patterns and stripes make it look so striking but so subtle, and it's just beautiful. Now, I have spent a lot of time online, guys, let me tell you, looking at different plant companies and vendors, and I have never seen a mosaica for purchase. So at a price of $29.99, this mosaica was absolutely a steal, and I'm ecstatic to have it in my collection. Alright, the next plants that I want to show you guys are actually two peperomias, and it's great because these are the first peperomias in my plant collection, which is so exciting. The first one is a Peperomia obtusifolia marble. I really had to practice that one, guys. I'm sure you guys can relate to plant names, but for this tiny, like 4-inch pot, like the size speaks for itself. The plants and leaves are so succulent and extremely healthy. You can tell by the yellow marbling and variegation that it's just beautiful. It is so healthy, and I knew I had to pick it up. And the price for this guy was $7.99, which is great. The other peperomia that I got is a rainbow Peperomia. You guys know I love colors, and I thought this guy was so cute and great. Now, Buchanan's did have a good selection of Peperomias in general. They had bigger sizes of the rainbow Peperomias, but I liked how petite this plant was. So this was $7.99 as well, and you can tell just how simple but beautiful this is. I love like the pinkish color on the stems right here. I'm sure you can see, and I think that it's just a simple beauty. So I'm so proud to have 2 Peperomias as the first 2 in my collection. The next plant that I got from Buchanan's is a heartleaf Philodendron. I picked up this plant right here, and there's not much to say about it, guys. I can say the same adjectives and the same words for all of these plants. Buchanan's, again, had bigger versions of this, and I don't know why I gear and gravitate towards the small plants. Maybe because I like taking care of them from the start of their journey and really learning as a plant owner. But you guys know philodendrons are one of my favorite plant species. I love the heart-shaped here. It's just very simple and striking. Let me show you another leaf. I think this one is a more mature one, as you can see, but this was $7.99 as well, which is the majority of the prices for the 4-inch pots at Buchanan's. You can tell there's a lot of little babies over here and stems growing out, so you know the plant is super healthy. So we have 2 more plants left, guys, and I feel like I do have to make a disclaimer with this plant. I know some people may think I paid overpriced for this plant with the condition that it's in, but I just take it as an opportunity for me to really nourish this plant back to health in my home, and I feel good about supporting a local business in my area. But without further ado, I got a Rapidophora Tetrasperma. Did I say that right? You know, naming the scientific names of plants is a struggle. If I butchered it, no offense given. Please let me know in the comments how it's actually pronounced, but here it is, guys. Now, when I bring you in closer, you will see there is one mature leaf right here, and then a baby one that still needs to mature. But it definitely has, you know, some TLC that needs to be done. There are burnt spots and one damaged area. These spots are just dried water that I need to clean, but I know this plant is healthy. You can tell by the stems here, and I'm really excited for this plant. I've actually been super close so many times purchasing this plant online. You guys know online plant shopping is instant gratification, and I just had a feeling that if it was meant to be to have this plant in my collection, that it would happen, and I took this as a sign. Now, with that said, I could tell this plant was extremely popular at Buchanan's. Guys, there was an entire section dedicated just to this plant, and there were only 2 left. Of course, I took the one that was in better health, but regardless of the price, I did pay $29.99 for this, and the condition it's in, I'm very excited about this plant. Okay, guys, now we are down to the final plant. It's actually a cactus, and a cactus that I also have been really wanting and super excited to get. I have it right here because it is a bit fragile, and I have a really sad story to tell you guys, but it is a Cereus Forbicii spiralis. But this cactus is gorgeous. Of course, it gets its name from the spiral nature. of the plant, but the colors, I can't help but looking at it and admiring it. There's this effortless gradient of green to a bluey teal in the cactus, and I think it's different from all the other cactuses. It's definitely a statement piece in my opinion, and I love it. Now, the sad story about this plant is I dropped it, and it was terrible because this was also the most expensive plant that I purchased, and it was $60. Now, guys, the thing about Buchanan's is that when you exit the nursery, there is a small parking lot, but it's rocky pavement on the road. And then since it's really limited parking, most people end up parallel parking in the neighboring streets, and to get there you have to go down a downward slope of the driveway. I don't know if you can already tell where I'm going with this, but as I was exiting, I was not only being super careful with my cart going out of the rocky pavement road and going down the slope, but I saw it flash before my eyes, guys. The cactus fell. It fell. I felt like my heart dropped to my butt, and it was so depressing. It just toppled over and soil spilled everywhere. It was hard picking up, obviously, because this is a very spiky cactus, but I immediately inspected the roots. Obviously there was a bit of damage, but it still has a lot of good roots available. And on it, I instantly repotted it with just the perfect amount of soil I had left in my home. And I'm going to give this cactus an extra bit of TLC. I don't plan on repotting it anytime soon because I really want it to feel better and grow some roots into the soil because of all the stress that it went through. But regardless, I'm super happy about this cactus. I can't stop looking at it on the screen, and that finishes off the haul. All right, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and thank you for sticking with me. This was the first time filming in public, so there is a lot of room for improvement, but it was super fun. Buchanan's is an awesome nursery. I understand why they are one of the most well-established and well-known nurseries here in the Houston area. If you are ever in this area or live close, I will make sure to put the address below so you can check it out. I do recommend this nursery. Again, the staff was really great and they have a lot of plants for everyone. So until next time, I will see you guys then.